Douglas Jones, Michael Brown, up here.
Well, they're coming. You guys have been an amazing crowd.
Thank you. Give it up for yourselves.
Make sure you support, make sure you support, and fucking the P&H. My home away from home. Thank you for being here. Buy all of the beers, eat all of the food, tip all of the money. All right, Amanda, I'm going to make this one a little bit short so you can tilt the mic down, okay, honey? So we're going to do this in a round robin style. We're going to step up, you read some of your favorites, and then we'll step away and we'll just keep it going. This is you guys. This is your part of the show.
And guys, remember, if you like what they wrote about you and they leave their name on there, they get a free button right here that we've got. Just look over there on top of the...
yeah, we'll be selling them later, but we'll be giving these away at every show, so you can keep score. You can keep coming back to the shows and keep win. You can win.
All right, here's one of mine. Hey, Tommy. You look like a Christian rock star that can't grow a soul patch. From Kyle.
That's a good one.
Hey, Katrina, you look like the first women's lacrosse coach ever. No.
Richard, you look like a Bill Cosby rape baby. That was from Katie Moore. Katie, it looks like the most interesting about you is your titty tattoo.
Hey, Michael, you look like Chris Farley if he was addicted to the Smiths instead of blow.
Hey, Katie, you look like the reason I'm scared of feminism.
Oh, shit.
They spelled my name A-M-A-N-D. You're like a gold digger who's really bad at gold digging. Is that a Minecraft joke or something?
Hey, Chris, you look like Matt Damon ate Mars. It's really good. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, we should give Jason a button. Where's Jason?
This one's not signed. Hey, Katrina, you look like you're legit trying.
Says, hey, Tommy, you look like an understudy for Ratso in the Muppets. Signed by nobody.
Hey, Richard, you look like you're always impersonating a Chinese person.
Hey, Katie, you look like your friends at the lunch table was the lunch.
Hey, Amanda, you like you're really close to figuring out what you want to do with your life. Sign nobody. I'm 32. I don't think I have.
Mine are very slim pickings, but I guess I'll go with, hey, Chris, you look like you're so broke you jack off the dog to feed the cat. Really?
Hey, Mike Brown, you look like Philip Seymour Hoffman OD'd on Oreos instead of heroin.
Who is that from?
That was Greg.
Greg, you want a button?
Yeah.
Who's Greg? Where is he? Oh, there's Greg. Oh, heck yeah, Greg, come here, man.
Hey, Tommy, there's one for the pair of us again.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Tommy and Katrina, you look like lesbian Harry Potter. Where you at, David B? Because that's way worse for him than me.
One says, hey, Tommy, you look like you got that fleece with your 2005 Sports Illustrated subscription. That's from Doug.
I'm glad you brought him up. Somebody wrote one for Doug. Hey, Doug Gillen, you look like you swim in khakis. It's not signed.
Hey, Katie, you look like the face of phone sex.
Hey, Amanda, you like a young lesbian Miss Trunchbull from Matilda?
Yeah.
From Scotty? I've never seen Matilda. Is
It's
that...
fucking cold is what it is. That was for the affliction comment.
I wish I'd have watched the movie to get it. Good job.
Hey Chris, you look like you ordered that sweatshirt after getting high and watching The Descent. It's pretty good. It's from Doug.
I'm going to do two because they have a similar theme. Hey Richard, you look like Mr. Clean is your sensei. Hey Richard, you look like ethnic Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean is ethnic, asshole.
Hey Tommy, you look like you grew your hair out to distract from your teeth. That's from Sexy Boy Ozzy.
I can't catch it.
You went like this.
This is this. There are two from the same person. They're both really good, so I'm going to go ahead and read them. The first one is, "Hey Michael, you look like you're mad you missed your D&D game for this." And "Hey Michael, you look like hipster Capote." And Jada. Jada.
Woo!
There it is.
Softball.
Reading this exactly as it's written. Katie, you look like the threesome no one don't want.
Hey Amanda, you'd be perfect for the role of Peter Pan the musical. Hey Cora. Like that.
Hey Chris, you look like you know where Walter White's money is buried. I don't really watch TV, so I don't get it, but that comes from the sweetheart Richard Jones.
Hey, Josh McClain, you look like Faces of Meth had a wardrobe department. That's from Doug.
Hey Tommy, you look like you used up all the aloe vera lotion masturbating. It's from David. Thank you, David.
And then another, this one's for me. Hey, Katrina. God damn it. You look like you masturbate to surprise John Cena videos. I can't escape it! I can't escape it!
Who's it from?
I mean, the best in the world.
Hey Richard, you look like you won't use Crest white strips because you're afraid of oral gentrification. Scotty.
Hey Katie, you look like a toddler who dressed themselves. That's what I was going for.
It's really weird that I got this one. I don't know if you guys do, but it says, "Hey, Josh McClain," and it's two parts. First is a question. You were really into rap metal, so do you remember that time that Kid Rock ruined that Metallica song? This person thinks that's what you should stop doing to Bill Hicks.
That's Chris. I know exactly who fucking said that
I was literally looking at his thing. It said, "Hey Chris." It didn't say, "Hey Josh McClain." He was just, I'm gonna pretend. It says, "Hey Tommy, you look like illiterate Dimitri Martin." Big Jada.
Hey Michael, you look like an age-progressed chunk from the Goonies.
Richard, you look like you've worn whiteface to a D&D game.
Hey, Katrina, you look like you got a haircut for an intimate night in a black South Carolina church. Ozzy? How dare you?
Hey, Tommy, you look like Marty McFly and the Karate Kid's gay baby. It's from Doug. Thank you, Doug.
Hey Amanda, you like the physical embodiment of the phrase, bless her little heart. Kristen S. Alright, let's give her a pen and a drink.
Oh, shit. No, we got one. Oh, there's more. Okay. Oh. I got scared at the end. I'm sorry.
Mine says, hey Chris, your front teeth look like the relationship between you and your father. You've never met. I don't know, I'm out, so I wrote that one right now. For you.
Hey Katrina, you look like the kind of woman who has to justify her pronoun. That's Wesley.
Hang on, whoa, before you do that, we got another one from Wesley, so let's just do this. Richard, you look like you've been asked, what do you mean, you people?
That was perfect.
Hey, Katie Moore. You look like Kathy Najimy from Hocus Pocus after a car accident.
Hey, Tommy, you look like you donated your hair for Lady Renee's wig. Where is she, by the way?
Read your paper.
I didn't know I needed to sort them. Hey Amanda, you look you're styled by Marcy from Married with Children. I don't remember her last name, but Cole, I love Married with Children. Darcy.
Rhodes. Darcy.
She
Yeah.
wrote that twice.
Yeah. Richard, you look like a man I would kick while he was down.
Amanda, you like the babies that play the sun in the Teletubbies that grew up and something.
Richard, you look like the Marcellus diet plan worked.
Hey Amanda, you like that bitch from Intervention that hugs computer duster. My daddy doesn't love me. I saw that episode.
Richard, you look like you got all your street cred from sucking Louis Farrakhan's cock. That's Katie Moore.
Hey Amanda, you like that Mighty Mouse with a bitch haircut? Thank you, Jacob.
Richard, you look like you wish people knew your sweater was inspired by Freddy Krueger.
Hey Amanda, you like you're a small business owner with a big heart. Thank you, Jason. Where
Richard,
Jason is?
no. Richard, you look like you get consistently asked if you're the guy from the Disturbed music video.
No, it's weird. Hey Amanda, you look like you and Michael, well actually it's Michigan, J. Paul were siblings, only your folks thought you were a boy from Justin J. What?
Richard, you look like you don't want to admit your favorite Halloween costume as a kid was Lando Calrissian.
Hey Amanda, you like you own stock in Plan B. Thank you, Allie.
Hey, Tommy, you look like Richard Ramirez was in the movie Grease. There's Josh. I already get you. You want another one?
Yeah! We're gonna act like I caught that.
Hey, Michael Brown, you look like Bruce Banner if hulking out was just him getting fat.
Richard, you look like the villain in every direct-to-DVD sequel.
Hey Katrina, you look like the dollar store version of a feminazi costume. Where you at, Krista?
That's Kristen.
Hey, Tommy, you look like you could still star in after-school specials. Here's another one. Hey, Tommy, you look like you have a special folder for cuckold porn. I'm sorry, Jason. That didn't get what you wanted.
Thank you, Doug Gillen, wherever you are. Hey, Amanda, you do voiceover work for the Farmer's Meat ads. It's also from Doug. Hey, Amanda, you think this show will finally get your youth group friends to stop calling you. Also from Doug. Hey, Amanda, you might want to check your roots. Yeah? My hair and my ancestry. Hey, Amanda, you pretend your luck opponent is your dad. Damn. Hey, Amanda, you like Hillary Clinton's intern. Thank you, Doug. All right, that's all Doug.
You look like Richard. You look like you lost the front of your. You look like you lost the front of your hairline eating pussy. Hey Richard, you look like I think this is bigot, although it's spelled very terribly. That never got to evolve.
Diglett!
Oh, Diglett, sorry.
Diglett!
Oh, Diglett!
Okay, it's apparently.
Stop saying it!
Right. That was Scotty.
It was a Diglett Pokemon.
Okay.
Golden Trio.
You look like the TSA assumes you're a pedophile based on your t-shirts and underwear.
Michael, you look like Jack Black's dad. That was Meatloaf, wasn't it? That was Meatloaf.
Yes!
You just said you look like Meatloaf.
Could be worse.
Someone didn't write this correctly. They said, you'll get it though. Hey, the Chuck E. Cheese mouse, you look like the host Tommy. But I didn't sign it. I get where you're going with it. And this is the last one. Oh, this one says Katrina. Oh, I'll read it anyway. Hey, Katrina, you look like you just realized Mama's little baby loves shortening is racist.
That was a private conversation we had. I didn't know. I thought it was Mama, not Mammy. I'm fucking sorry. Hey Katrina, you look like the perfect night for you involves lipstick, a saddle, a riding crop, and mac and cheese.
Awesome.
That's Jada. If you had a dick, you'd yell fire in the hole when you came. True. Lens Crafters wanted a 90s lesbian for that audition last week. Here's two I like for Josh McClain. Josh McClain, you look like Rob Lowe in his monkey makeup from a horrible comedian of the apes. I don't know. This is... Josh McClain, you look like what happens when you're too punk rock. Hey Dave Lambert, you look like you sit in the front row of every show so you can see up the girls' skirts. Here's one for Kyle Kordsmeyer, because this is my favorite part when everybody goes rogue. Hey Kyle Kordsmeyer, you look like people were pissed at Ray from Ghostbusters when you showed up. What did you do, Kyle? What did you do? I believe that. And I believe we're spent. You got more, Richard? You go ahead.
Yeah, the ones I have left are just absurd, so let's do a couple of those. Richard, you look like the captain of a toilet submarine. Someone named David B. Let's see, Richard, you look like your mom would name you my greatest disappointment. They didn't sign, coward. You look like an overgrown troll doll with a waxed head except for the overgrown part. Also didn't sign.
That was me, I just forgot to sign.
Okay. You look like you grew up in that Batman shirt. That's Justin Johnson.
Too late, Renee.
And you look like those jeans get washed once a month, maybe. Doug.